Hi folks, and welcome back to Tiny Houses for Sale on the Owner Terms LAN Network. This is Jesse Ivy. Now, each time on Tiny Houses for Sale, we spotlight a particular tiny house builder. And this time we're going to be spotlighting the tiny house builder known as Tumbleweed Tiny House Company. And they are a very successful tiny house company. They build tiny homes for people all over the U.S. And we're going to be spotlighting their model, the Cypress. And it's actually Tumbleweed's most popular model to date. So it's a very successful model and a lot of people like it. You actually can get it in different lengths. You can get a 20-footer or a 26-footer. But it has a lot of options for the new owner in getting this particular tiny home. Now, Tumbleweed Homes, they are based out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and you can find out a lot of information on their website by going to www.tumbleweedhouses.com, and we'll put this in our description below for the YouTube video here, but there you can find a lot of information. There's a lot of stuff you can find out, including different styles of houses, financing, just a lot of information. Once again, that website is www.tumbleweedhouses.com. So why do people want to own a tiny home? That's a good question. A lot of people, they just decide they want to scale down, and that's really what it's all about. Housing is very expensive, as you know, and a lot of people decide to go with a tiny house because of that reason, and just to make their life less complicated. They don't have as much overhead. Perhaps they can pay for their tiny house, the whole thing themselves. There's less maintenance. Most of these tiny homes, they do come with, they're built like an RV, so you can definitely take them on the road or move them from one location to another location. Maybe one location isn't working out for you, so you decide to move it to another location. Maybe you finally, decide that you want to buy a piece of raw land and you put it there. But whatever reason, that's part of the reason people scaling down, making their life less complicated. Well, that's where this Cypress home comes in. As you can see, it's built with quality material. There's a lot of wood throughout this home. You can tell that it has been planned out very well. As mentioned before, you can go to their website and you can actually design the home pretty close to what you want. It would be up to you however you want to design it. They do have models. They have a 20-footer and a 26-footer. And like I said before, these are like RVs. You can basically just move them. So if this one place doesn't work for you, you can move them to another place. But these models, and especially the Cypress made by Tumbleweed, is very popular. So a lot of people like this model. They like what they can do with it, and a lot of people have purchased this. So one of the quickest ways to find out about what type of house you would want would be to go to the Tumbleweed website and check out the Cypress for yourself, like I'm doing right here. And you just basically scroll down the page. You go to their website, scroll down the page, find the Cypress like I did, and you can design it. You can design it to however you want it. It's really up to you, and then they'll give you a quote on it. You can design the exterior, how you want the exterior, what size you want, the siding you want to use on the tiny house, because there's so many different things to choose. How you want your kitchen to look, the doors, the windows. Tumbleweed basically has it all laid out here. How you want your interior, the flooring, the lighting, the lights themselves, your kitchen. There's just so many choices that you have and that they have on their website. So I definitely would invite you to go to their website and check it out for yourself. You just will be amazed. I mean, they even have, like microwaves, washer and dryers, just all kinds of things that you can put in your tiny home. And then on top of that, they also, believe it or not, have loans that you can apply for. They do a lot of so to speak, in-house financing. So that's something else you could look at. And it's just, Tumbleweed seems to have it all together, and it's all on this website just by visiting it. So I do invite you to go there and check it out. You will be amazed. Now, Tumbleweed is prepared to work with you to design the right tiny home to suit your lifestyle and tastes. Many of the options they offer are interchangeable, and they do all sorts of custom work. When it comes to your utility fixtures, you can opt for an all-electric system with standard hookups, an off-grid system using alternative energy sources, or a hybrid system that uses propane for heating domestic water and winter atmosphere control. So as you can see, Tumbleweed is definitely a leader in the tiny home industry, as they have so many different options. And by visiting their website, you can definitely choose what would be right for you. So as you can see, just looking at this model, the Cypress, this is something that you could definitely just move into. This could be a vacation home. It could be your permanent home. You could go buy a piece of land and park it there and go there on the weekends or whatever. But there's a lot of choices you have with this Tumbleweed Cypress home. Now, if you're looking for a piece of land to maybe put your tiny house on, that's where we can come in and help you. Just go to www.ownerfinanceland.com and check out all the current land that we have for sale. You can go there anytime and check that out. There's no credit checks, there's no early payoff penalties, low down payments, and a lot of variety of land. Anyway, you can go there, www.ownerfinanceland.com, and check it out, and hopefully you can find a piece of land there that you want. Well, that ends this episode of Tiny Houses for Sale. I hope you've enjoyed checking out this particular tiny home. We'll be back again very soon with another video of another profiling another tiny house builder, and hopefully you'll find something you like. This is Jesse signing off from the Owner Terms Land Network.